Good morning, everyone. This is Tina from Tina's Workshop, and this is episode 8 of my podcast that will be now weekly. So every week I will talk to you in the morning. I will be recording on Friday mornings and uploading on Saturday mornings. I'm sitting here with my cup of tea. I've got a cup of Earl Grey this morning, and um, if you have a project you want to work on while you listen to me, this is for the people who, well, it's for everybody, but especially for the people who want to see what I've been working on, but may not actually be crafters yourself and wanting to watch through tutorials and other things. So it gives you a little bit of an insight into what I do behind the scenes, because I'm working on many other projects too. So this week's a little bit slower just because my husband and I have been getting ready for a vendor marketplace, local vendor marketplace for the Cinch conference. And that will be tomorrow. So you can see those totes are full of stuff that I've been trying to get ready for that. So trying to get all those things together. I haven't had as much time to work on all my projects. But let's see, finished objects. Okay, no, I don't have any finished objects. Again, been busy, have not had the chance to get any of that done. And now, of course, the dog wants out. He was just out, but he's going to whine because he wants out again. And if I don't go let him out, he's going to keep whining through our whole video. So 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, where was I? Finished objects. I technically I have there are finished objects there in those totes. There are things that are for that. But as far as my other projects, I do not have any finished objects, but I do have a few works in progress. Some have not gone as far. The scarf that I'm working on for my son that I showed you last time, there's my marker for my progress from last time. So you can see I have hardly done anything on that one. There went my stitch counter or row counter. We'll move that up, even though it is not going up very far. We will move that up so we can see if I get any progress on that. And let's find my row counter. There we go. Stick that back on there. So that has not gotten much done at all, just because I was doing that, and I have been working on that stocking. So I showed you my beautiful drawing for it last time, and I actually have that whole section. The color work on it is all done. So here is that whole section, and this will get folded this way and stitched, and then the base of the stocking will be here. So I still have more to do. I've got to make the airplane and the tree and the snowman, which are going to have to be very small. So the airplane will go here and the tree and snowman will go right here. So, and now the dog's barking at the neighbor dog. Hold on. You know, normally it's a family member that ends up interrupting me while I'm recording. I turned our family room into my workshop, and it's great. I have this whole room. However, the stairs coming down from upstairs are right here, and the kitchen's right there. So anytime anybody goes up and down the stairs or goes into the kitchen, it interferes with whatever I'm doing. So I tend to get interrupted. But most everybody is gone right now, and the one person who's home is still asleep. So I thought, this is great. I can actually do this without being interrupted. Come here, Dobby. Come here. Come here. This is the culprit. This is the one that's disturbing me because he wanted to go outside, and then he wants to bark at the neighbor dogs. They have a lab and a pit bull mix, and he thinks he's going to take them on. That, or he wants to be their friend, but he doesn't sound very nice when he's doing it, huh? So this is my culprit this morning that is interrupting me, and he's probably going to keep bugging me because he's going to want to sit in my lap. So let's see how far we can get before he interrupts again. Okay, so I'm working on this stocking. I've got to make the plane and the tree and the snowman and put the name and the year, and then there's going to be little jingle bells. I don't know if you can see, there's white. For me, looking at the screen right now, it's getting blown out, but there's little, my finger in the right place, they're little white triangles that come down. So at the base of each one of these triangles, there's going to be a little bell. I love when the stockings jingle. And then I'll work on the foot. And let me know in the comments. I originally planned to do the, let's see, where did I put it? The heel in white and the toe in red. And then my original design had these mountains coming all the way down and into the foot. But now I have this green meadow. And I'm trying to decide, do I bring the green meadow all the way through the foot, or do I maybe come back with this light blue from the sky and put that in the foot? And do I leave the heel white and the toe red, or should I do them both in the same color? I'm confused. I just don't know what I think is going to look the best. I'm going to probably end up having to draw it out again, but tell me what you think. What color should I put into the foot here? So that is one I'm trying to get finished because this one's for an order and I've already been paid for it. I need to get it done. I need to get it in the mail and sent out. So I've been trying to work on that one, and so it's gotten more work done than other things have. So much so that this is I keep this, you know, I feel like an old lady with this, but I keep this by the sofa for my sofa project. And this has gotten dropped in on top of what is normally my sofa project. So I showed you this one last week. This is my normal sofa project, is working on the Wonderland yarn squares, the knitting ones. Actually, that's the front. And I'm still in the same spot I was last time because I've been working on that instead of working on this. So that one's still in there. Drop these all back in there. Then I have my bedside project, which is in that cute bag that I just got from the cat lady, and it's by Happy Little Yarn. Super cute bag. And I have my crochet square in here, and I think I didn't put a progress keeper on this one, but I can't remember if I'd actually started it yet or not. But this is where I'm at, and I only have 2 rows left on this one, so it'll be done by next week. I almost finished it last night, but it was after 11 when I set it down. I'm like, I really need to go to bed. But this is my second square for February. So that'll be the last crochet square I have to do for February, and then I will move on to my second square for March. And then I will have my crochet squares all caught up. So that is how far that one's gotten. Now, I have had a little bit of progress though in the one that I keep in the car, because I'll use it if I'm just riding in the car. And we went a couple places this weekend, so I got to work on it. And then we had our handmade projects for church this week, which I'm in charge of. And I brought that with me for that too. So I've gotten a number of times that I've been able to work on it. So last week, get all my loose yarn off. So last week, there's my progress keeper I put. So I had only gotten this much done, and I am now working on my heel flap. So I'm going to slip stitch heel flap, and that is coming along good. And then I'll put a new progress keeper, or not a new one. I will move my progress keeper up. And I love how this is coming. It feels so amazing. But honestly, in looking at it right now, I think I hadn't even paid attention to that. I started my heel flap on the wrong side row. I think I need to tear the whole heel flap out. And just working along on it, I did not pay attention to that until just now as I was showing it to you guys. It should, for those of you who don't do socks, the heel flap should look like this, with those pretty knit rows showing. That's the knit slip that shows up. It looks really pretty. Which is this side here, which is on the inside of my sock. This is what's showing on the outside of my sock. So I need to rip all the way back down and start that whole heel flap over. How did I manage that? I don't know how I managed that, but I did. I feel like there's an eyelash in my eye. So, and the thing I hate the most about knitting, opposed to crochet. Crochet, you rip it out, you have one loop to worry about. In knitting, I'm going to have to rip all this out and then pick up all those stitches. Can't believe I did that. Okay, so I did put, where did I put the progress keeper? I put the progress keeper at the base because I'm going to have to rip all that out. So I put it right there. So even though I'm up to here, I've got to rip back down to here and then do that again. So we'll see where I end up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see. Those are my current works in progress. I do have one I'm going to probably be starting in a couple days. Knit Sirdar. I make sure I'm saying it right. Knit Sirdar. It's a UK company. I will link them below. They have another crochet along coming up, and they started doing crochet alongs a couple years ago, and I've done every one of theirs so far except for one. And that was because I was busy working on it was actually one of their patterns, but I was working on it as a gift and I didn't have the time to work on the other one. But their first one, I loved the pattern of their first one, and I've actually done it maybe 6 times now. And the first one I did for myself, and it's so cozy and I use it all the time. But they have a new crochet along that is starting on May 1st. and you can buy the yarn from them. And if you do, you get a little patch. If you saw my coronation one I did, that was one of theirs. And there was a little patch that went onto it. And I had actually bought their kit for that one. I wanted the patch because it was for the coronation and everything, which I thought was kind of neat. So if you buy their yarn, you get the little patch, commemorative patch that goes onto it. But most of the time, I'm either doing a certain color scheme if I'm doing it for somebody specific, or I just like to use up my stash, which is what I'm going to probably do this time because I have lots of yarn sitting around. So I'm going to try and use some of the stuff I have. And it is a spring theme, and it's done in a log cabin style. And it's got lots of flowers to it and everything. It's really kind of neat. They have a video out already on their YouTube, and I will link their YouTube, that introduces the designer and the blanket. And then you can sign up on their website, and you will get an email each week when the pattern comes out. And it's usually, and I think this one is, it's usually a 6-week crochet along. So you get a section each week and work on it. And they have a Facebook group, so you can join the Facebook group and see what everybody else is doing. And speaking of Facebook groups, don't forget, I have a Facebook group. It's still very small, but I do have a Facebook group, so come join that. But anyway, I will be most likely starting that, and I think that will become my bedside project because a lot of times that's how I use it. So I'll work on that at night, laying in bed watching TV. And by then, maybe, because I only have one more square left on what I'm doing as my bedside project at the moment anyway. So hopefully I can get that done before that starts, and that will be my new bedside project. So let's see. Okay, so that is works in progress and upcoming. Mail. Let's do some mail. Or this one is not totally mail, but in some of my videos, you've seen my friend Mary, and she just gave me this the other day for my birthday. How stinking cute. A little spinning wheel necklace. And she got me that because, well, one, as you all know, I love spinning wheels, but I got this one probably about a year ago. Come on, focus. Yeah, wrong way. There we go. There we go. There's like a maiden spinning and stuff. And this is actually was a very used design. It's two-sided, and I've found many of them that have been done, and this was the first one. And then I got another one that was a little bit bigger that I had actually gotten for her. And the centerpieces are all the same in those, but the bezels are different. This one needs redipped because the bronze, whatever, the gold color is showing through, which kind of bothers me. And I've been wanting to get it redipped and haven't had a chance to do that yet. But then I found this one recently, and I put it on a ball chain specifically because of the design of it. This one has a woman, mother, and a child, and the spinning wheel. Come on, stay focused. And it's actually pewter, I believe, but it had this like ball chain look on the outside. So I thought, oh, the ball chain actually goes great with it. But these are both very big, so there's things that I would specifically go to put on, and I do like to wear them. But she knew that, and so she got me the little tiny one that I can wear, and I probably just bumped the microphone, I'm sorry, that I can wear whenever I want. So I love the little one. And then I ordered something. Couldn't help myself. I was, hold on, watching Nitty Natty the other day, and she was talking to Weird Sisters. They were part of a trunk show, I believe it was, up in Oregon or Washington. I don't remember which. Does it say on here? Washington. And they had a yarn colorway that her husband had wanted, and I was like, oh, I want that one too. So I had to order it. And when I got on their site, I had to order a few more things. I couldn't help myself. Well, let me just go through it and then I'll explain things. So I got my bag in the mail, and I mean, come on, how cute is this bag? It is so cute. A local yarn shop with a twist. Weird Sisters Wool Emporium, hand-dyed yarns and nerdy gifts. With their website, WeirdSistersWool.com. I will link down below. And a little tag says established 2020. And it's so cute. You got the two of them. There's the knitting going here. You got a ball of yarn. You got to have your cup of tea or whatever. Little black cat. I mean, it's just the cutest bag. And it is actually a double-sided bag. So I was like, the bag was just adorable. And then there was a sweet little note, and even their note paper is Weird Sisters, and it's got the yarn and everything. So cute. Then there was a little card, greetings from Aberdeen, Washington, Weird Sisters Wool Emporium. You rock our knitted socks. Thank you for your support. So cute little card. The little stamp drawing is an owl. How cute. And then on the back, the Weird Sisters presents Owl Post, a monthly subscription box. Each month's box is inspired by a theme taken from literature or pop culture, from Shakespeare and Poe to Princess Bride and Doctor Who. Every month will have a different feel and look. Each box has 2 to 4 colorways to choose from, no matter which of the 2 subscription levels you pick, Golden Snitch or Time Turner. Your owl post will include a skein of yarn, a die-cut sticker, original stitch marker or markers, keychain, pin, or progress keeper, plus awesome optional add-ins available at a discount for subscribers only. Established December of 2020, we have covered, that got to where I can't read it. We have covered quite a range of themes, including, but not limited to, Good Omens, Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice, classic video games, Loader, Witcher, Cryptids, Buffy, ACOTAR, Alice in Wonderland, Super Whamalock, Pride, Disney, Doctor Who, Hocus Pocus, Dot, Star Wars, Nostalgia, The Goonies, Edgar Allan Poe, Firefly, Dungeons and Dragons, Princess Bride, Stupid Ghibli. Oh, Studio Ghibli. Huh. Okay. Wednesday. Need more info, ready to sign up, visit the Outpost section on our website. And that's been drawn really nicely. So that's another option for a monthly thing, which I might have to try at some point, but I don't think I will right now, just because I have the Paradise Fibers I get and I have the Wonderland yarns I get, but maybe next year. So then I ordered a couple things. So their designs they create. So the designs on their stickers, the designs on their fabric, they create it all. So it's very unique to them. So they gave me a sticker, a weird sticker, weird sister sticker. Say that 5 times fast. And then I ordered Bi-Stitchual. It's got the knitting needles and the crochet hook. I thought that was super cute. And Knit Like Mrs. Weasley. Someday I'm going to do the sweater she wore. I thought that was so cool. Okay, the reason why I ordered was for this skein of yarn. So can you guess what the colorway is called? I'm giving you a second to look at it and see if you can guess what the colorway is. It's the one thing about a lot of these different colorways they do. If you don't know it, you're going to be like, it's pretty, and you won't think anything of it. Once you know what it is, you go, that makes sense. So this colorway is the Handbook for the Recently Deceased. And I have a purse that's a Handbook for the Recently Deceased. I do love Beetlejuice. And when I saw that they had that, I was like, okay, I need that colorway. So I do plan to do a pair of socks with that in my new bag that I got from them. Here, let's stick this back in here just to create a little bit of how stinking cute is this? Free, oh, let's see, let's put it on the other side. Free Dobby knit socks. Isn't that cute? And this is their small size, which I thought would be perfect for knitted socks. And I think this is so neat. All their bags has the tape measure ribbon on it. So if you need to measure something, you can do it right on the side of your bag. There's their little label, and it has the cinch top, or you can actually leave it tucked in if you were wanting to leave it open. And then inside, in the very bottom of the bag, has the Dobby, but then it's purple along the sides. So it kind of switches. So you got the purple bottom here, but you have the Dobby inside. So super cute. I was so excited. And they didn't have, when I was on the website, they didn't have the small one. It said it was sold out, and I was so bummed. And I ordered the other stuff, and I messaged them that I was bummed they didn't have the small one. And she says, we have it. I just put it back onto the website so you can go order it. So I went back on and I ordered the small one, and then they sent everything together. So great customer service too. So I will link them below, and they just have some amazing stuff, and the fun bags and stickers and everything. They've got all kinds. So that was my happy mail for this week. And that and my Paradise Fibers, which you would have potentially seen, that is on my channel from last week. I uploaded a couple different videos all in a row, and it was a really fun one. It was a butterfly and moth theme. So I think that is all I have for this week. Like I said, it was a little bit of a slower week because of getting ready for Cinch. So while you are watching this tomorrow, I will be at the vendor marketplace. So think good thoughts for me. This is my first time doing one of these. But it'll be fun. So make sure to click like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and click that notification if you'd like to be notified when I upload. I am now trying for Saturday mornings for my podcast and Wednesdays for my regular videos. And when I get to them, I will try to continue to do shorts, but I don't know. I feel like shorts are so much more difficult for me than a full video. But those are the ones that my son's always, Mom, you got to get the shorts done. So I will try and get more shorts done. So I hope you guys have a great weekend and have a great next week. And I will see you next weekend. See you later. Bye.